Hi guys, it's Michelle from the Guided Intuitive. How are you? I am here today because I wanted to talk about a few things. First and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers, all of my viewers who have been on my channel, and I haven't even done that yet. You guys know me by my hands and you haven't actually seen me, so it's a pleasure to actually meet you here. I wanted to do a quick video because there was a particular question that came upon my one of my channels, and I thought it would be really important to bring that up here and just answer it because I haven't done that before. With that being said, just thank you so much for letting me grow my business and my channel. I'm actually just having a great time. I actually started this because I was in a transformation process. And quite frankly, since I had started that, I'm still in that process. A pretty big one. It's probably the biggest one I've ever actually have been through. I can only really remember two big ones, and this is actually takes the cake. And I don't have to tell you guys that because you guys are all going through that. But it's kind of why I started my channel, and I'm still consistently doing it, and I'm loving every minute of it. And thanks to you guys, it's been a wild ride, and I can't wait to what's the best is yet to come. So that being said. My practice is more of like reading oracle cards. That's kind of what I do. I'm also, I do that, but then I also do intuitive coaching. So I do a lot of different coaching packages on that. I also focus on NLP, neuro linguistic programming. I do a bit of that as well as Reiki and hypnotherapy. I take those modalities into what I do, and I actually channel it through my voice in everything that I do. And to me, this is an art. It is an art, not only to get to know yourself, obviously, that is a beautiful sculpture in process, right? It's always refining and, time after time again. And so that's what I love about this, because to me, this is some sort of art form that I can actually create that allows me to bring in the tools that I love and I enjoy to use that can help with some of the experiences and share that with others as well. And, on their journey here on life. So that's one thing. The second thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to answer a subscriber's question that came across my channel. And I will, that question was, Dear Guided Intuitive, I have seen my sun video and I've seen my moon video, and I resonate with them both. Which one should I follow? And immediately that brought up a red flag for me. And I'm thinking, oh, dear soul, do never give anyone your power. And that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I want to say. And then I want to say that here because I think it's really, really important. And a lot of you already know this, and you guys note your comments below on maybe if you've run into situations where you didn't do that, and how you've overcame that, and to really focus in on your power, or how that resonates with you. But I think it's really important that you not give your power away to someone. Rather, you step into your power and own that power. And that is really, really key. I think in anything that you do, it has to be, it's your decision because you're living with the product of that decision. Whether it's big or small, it doesn't even matter. What the bottom line is to always check in with your higher self, and not check in just from the neck above, but also check in with the neck below. Starting from your root chakra and then building on your solar plexus powerhouse and then all the way up into your crown chakra. Incredibly important, those energy points, because it's important to know how you're feeling about a decision, not just thinking about a decision. Okay? And this is what I just wanted to remind everyone about. And I know sometimes that we tend to forget it because in our busyness, we start focusing from the neck up. And it's so important to stop and pause and recognize how we're really feeling about something. Like I said, whether it's a big or small decision, do you feel really tight about it? Do you feel, a little tense? Do you have more of a shortened breath about that? Do you, feel a little bit unstable? Or are you feeling relaxed about it? Do you feel a sense of excitement, perhaps? Do you perhaps feel a sense of relaxation? Do you feel like it's that your heart is in sync with it? These are the type of things that you've got to, but only if you stop and pause for a moment can you take those sensations in. And those sensations are important in terms of your decision making process. It's not just what's in your head, it's also, again, on how you're feeling about it and how your body is reacting to it. So I want you to remember that next time when you come up to a decision, is to really think about how you were feeling in that process. And in that process, if you were feeling tight and tense, what was the outcome of that? In that process, if you were excited and anticipating, what was yet to come, and still kind of wants to move forward because you know that it's going to feed your soul, and you're a little fearful of it, but you're excited about it, and you know that it's something that you want to do, or that you're feeling that it's something you want to move towards it more, feeling that attraction towards, then how that outcome had actually worked out for you when you followed that gut and said, okay, I'm going to follow this because it makes me feel better. What was the outcome in terms of that, and how did that resonate with you? So I'd be interested to know your comments below there. But I just wanted to let you know that how important it is to not let anyone make the decisions, but to step in, to ask yourself, what would my higher power say? What would that higher power in me want me to do? And because that particular entity is watching out for your best interest. So yeah, that is something that I want you to actually think about. Keep in mind, you might also want to contrast that, or cross-reference that, I should say, with your value system. Your personal value system. Is family important to you? Is your integrity very important to you? Is that type of thing? Or even in your professional side, is working with others important to you? Is freedom a little bit more important to you? So depending on what decision is at hand, you might incorporate both of them into your professional and your personal value systems, or it might have to deal with your personal value system, on a personal level for a personal decision. But only you know that. And I just wanted to shed some light on that in this particular video because I just thought it was important. And of course, we do have our Facebook page as well at The Guided Intuitive. So I definitely implore you to check that out over there because it is a wonderful, wonderful group of just fantastic souls. And it's almost like I'm so astounded when I see a soul that has a question of some sort, and how all the others just rush into that in order to assist them to move forward. And that is organic. That is from them, and I give them all the credit. They just are really fantastic. And if you're on that particular Facebook page, bless you guys. I'm just so very proud of you, and I can't wait to build this out even more for us, and super, super stoked about that. So I can't wait to see you next time, guys. So I'll leave you with that thought. Just remember, do never, ever give your power away. The power is for you to step into. And when you make decisions based upon it being your responsibility, you develop a lot more power within yourself, and a lot more self-confidence in yourself and self-esteem within yourself to even take upon those even harder decisions down the line. And it gets easier, especially when you have your values. It's once you write them down, you spend some time and have your top 5 values on both sides of your life, professional and personal. You're able to look at them at a glance on a piece of paper and say, okay, I'm going to take that read in what this person has said in that read, and whether it's my read or someone else's, and then I'm going to incorporate check in with my higher self and how I'm feeling, and I'm going to check in with my value system, and then you're able to make the best decision possible. So don't forget how powerful you really are. And until I see you next time, namaste.